Hello, welcome back to my channel here. Today we're going to be continuing my collection, starting off with Doctor Strange. I rank this one right below the Multiverse of Madness because I liked how it was a little creepier. Felt like it had higher stakes than this one did. And yeah, I it's not anything against this. I love this movie. But yeah, it's below the sequel. Then we have all four discs of season 1, Jessica Jones. I really like the Netflix Marvel shows. I wish that I had the rest of them in their entireties. People say that Iron Fist wasn't the best. I've never seen it, so I don't know. I can't comment on it. Not accurately. Up next, we got Spider-Man Homecoming. The title is not on the disc anywhere. But, is it? No, it's not. But, good solid Spider-Man movie. Has Iron Man in it. It's funny. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield have both had their solo outings. Tom Holland's yet to have a solo outing all to himself. Because Iron Man was in this one. Mysterio kind of showed up in the second, or in the Far From Home. And then he had the other two Spider-Men alongside him in the third one. It was mostly a solo movie for him, just him. They showed up later in the movie, but still, not a true solo film if all three of them are in it. For that one, I have slots saved for the Blu-ray and the 4K, and if I get the Cinematic Universe edition, it comes with a Blu-ray, I think. So I may just do that. Then there's Daredevil Season 2. Got all 4 discs for that. They all have different pictures on them, but I thought I'd show them, I guess. They're all different. Jessica Jones discs, I think, were all the same. Here's disc 2. Disc 3. And this one, he's kicking someone in the stomach, or the chest, or something. Kicking someone painfully. Of course, that could be anywhere. Anywhere would hurt to be kicked, or punched, or whatever. Then there's Black Panther. It was a little too political for me, like I said in my ranking video, but it's still a really solid movie. Chadwick Boseman really did his best in this, given his circumstances. Not telling anyone that he had, what was it, colon cancer or something? So I have a slot for the Blu-ray and the 4K for that one. And the Cinematic Universe edition would cover that for me. Same deal with Ragnarok, the 4K stuff. It's weird, I don't have a 4K system, but I want to get 4K stuff. Is this a problem? Maybe. Thor Ragnarok breathed comedic relief into an otherwise kind of serious franchise, because the Thor movies are kind of serious up until this point. Then there's Ant-Man and the Wasp, because it has to take place before or during Infinity War, I guess. It came out afterwards, but there. And as usual, I have slots set aside for the Cinematic Universe edition. Then there's Avengers Infinity War. The ending still bothers me that they ended up killing off all their most popular characters, or at least most of them. but it's still a good movie. There's the Blu-ray. I left there's probably 2 slots. I left 2 slots for the Cinematic Universe edition. I have a 4K Steelbook for it. No way to play a 4K, but I have a Steelbook for it. Then there's the much loved Avengers Endgame that brought back half of the universe. There you go. Then here's Far From Home that I mentioned a minute ago. This one does have the title on the disc. And this one kind of teased the multiverse before it was confirmed in Loki and even What If. Of course, with Loki, they teased it in the alternate timelines type perspective. Mysterio, I liked how he started off helping. I was like, surprise, I'm evil. And then a movie that's in my top 3 favorite movies of all time, No Way Home. Easily my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. Not counting Venom or Let There Be Carnage, because those are their own thing. But I already have that on Blu-ray as well, because I got the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Love this movie to death. I'll be leaving 2 slots for that one for the Cinematic Universe edition, if they ever make one for that. And there's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This one had some pretty cool visual effects and stuff. I like the effects that the rings themselves have. Those look cool. I think Shang-Chi could end up being quite the powerhouse in the new Avengers cast, if they decide to take it down that route. And a movie I'm on the border for whether it's that good or not is The Eternals. I got the Blu-ray for it. Just came with the Blu-ray itself. It didn't have a DVD in it. Like I was expecting it would. But I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the rest of the movies. So I put it on the lower end of my MCU ranking for that. It's not a bad movie per se. My friend Austin would disagree. He hates this one so much. He thought it was stupid. But there were some stupid parts, but eh. And exiting the Marvel Universe, we have The Marksman. Marksman, it's not, I haven't seen it yet, but it looks pretty good with Wesley Snipes. Then we have Mary Poppins, the original one. Family classic. Sequel that feels like a sequel and not just like a rehash. Mask, Zero to Hero. If I'm ever in the mood for a Jim Carrey movie, I'm going to go for that one. Son of the Mask took forever for me to track down. I had to go to Amazon or eBay or something to get it, and that was annoying. Then there's The Mask of Zorro on DVD and on Blu-ray. There was a second disc for it that looks like that. The DVD and the Blu-ray for Legend of Zorro look the same, so I'll just show off the Blu-ray here. The DVD looks just like this. Matilda, I don't think I've seen all the way through. I've saw like 90% of it, I think. Most of it. And I just kind of ran out of time when I was at my friend Bryce's house. Shout out to Bryce. Really cool guy. The Matrix. The original Matrix has a lot of really cool CGI effects that I think are ahead of its time. Maybe behind, I don't know. And then there's Reloaded, The Matrix 2. That one's pretty good. I saved slots for the Blu-rays for these ones. Matrix 3. Just because I have the newest one, Resurrections, on Blu-ray DVD combo pack. There's the Animatrix. This one, both of the times that I've started this one was when I was really tired, so I fell asleep both times. I need to watch it when I'm more awake, when I have energy. And same with Matrix Resurrections. I started it, kind of fell asleep because I was tired when I put it on. Nothing against the movies, here's a 2-pack of the first 2. 3 in Animatrix. And the Blu-ray of the 4th one. There's Maze Runner, part of a trilogy, so I have 2 slots saved for the sequel and the threequel. There's Me Before You, an Emilia Clarke movie. She's attractive, I guess. She's nice. Meet the Robinsons. Fun animated, I think Disney? Is that a Disney movie? I think it's a Disney movie. Anyway. Moving right along, we got The Meg. The bonus disc looks exactly the same. It says bonus disc on it. And then there's Megamind. My friend Bryce, shout out again, got tired of that one because I used to play it all the time at the daycare he went to. I can see how that would happen. Men in Black 1 and 2, both really good movies. I enjoyed those. The third one, I like the time travel elements. I really enjoyed that. Men in Black International. It was nice to have Chris Hemsworth in the mix with that. But they needed to have Will Smith too. Will Smith made the first 2 movies with Tommy Lee Jones and Josh Brolin in the third one. But without him, it just seemed to not have the same aesthetic that it needed. Men of Honor. Has anyone seen this one? I could let me know if it's any good or not. I got a special edition. It's a little scratched up. It might not work all that well. One I have seen is Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning. It's an origin story. Get to meet Ariel's mom in that one. And then there's the original movie, the disc 1 and disc 2. I heard that Disney is going to be giving it a live-action remake. So after this one, my personal favorite, I have a slot saved. And then there's Mickey and Minnie Sweetheart Stories, adorable Valentine's type movies or stuff. House of Villains. I really wish the House of Mouse, like the Buzz Lightyear Star Command show, would be released on physical media. Come on, Disney. You'd be raking in the bucks. You'd be raking in the bucks big time. But there was just not doing it for some reason. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, The Three Musketeers on DVD and Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is just blue. But since I like blue so much, there you go. Then we have Fun and Fancy Free from their Golden Collection, whatever that was. Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas with a slot for Once Upon a Christmas. I like that one as well. And then from the newer Mickey Mouse stuff, we have Merry and Scary. This one shows what would happen to a duck in cold weather that might be a little off-putting for a younger audience. but it worked for me. Minions 1, with a slot for the Rise of Gru, already saved. Then we got Miracle on 34th Street. I'm not sure which version this is, if it's the original or the remake or whatever it is. And then there's Miracles of the Passion, referenced in a haul video. Is this any good? I haven't seen it yet. It's 54 minutes. I could probably put it on when I'm done here. Mirrors. If the Final Destination movies didn't make you paranoid about things falling enough as it is, there you go. Someone gets beheaded by a falling mirror. Then there's the second one. I have all 6 of the existing Mission Impossible movies, with only the cases to prove that I have the last 2. But I have the discs to prove that I have all of them. So, there's 3. 4. The Dubai Tower scene. Oh, the gloves and the window sticking. Oh my gosh. Don't fall. Rogue Nation. This one, I think, this one probably could have been better, but it wasn't a bad movie. I still enjoyed it quite a bit for what it is. And then Fallout can be attributed to why the theatrical cut of Justice League didn't work all that well, because they had a CGI over Superman's mustache in the beginnings, and it looked ridiculous. Fun to laugh at, but there you go. Then we have Missionary Training DVD Disc 1. There's only one disc. I don't know why they specified. And there's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Kind of an X-Men style movie. And one that is nothing like the X-Men whatsoever. The Mist. Creatures in a mist that try and kill people in a convenience store or grocery store or whatever it is. Lobsters and Mormons. This one's funny. And it's just, you should check it out if you like weird stuff like that. A really old Moby Dick movie. Not sure how old, but it's in black and white, so that doesn't say anything. Speaking of black and white, To Kill a Mockingbird. So innocent it doesn't need a rating. That would be rated G. Monster House. Favorite horror movie from growing up. Yes, I count it as a horror movie. Monsters University. Monsters Inc. Trying to get all the Pixar movies on Blu-ray as well. So there are slots saved for that. Monsters and Madness. That one features The Brain That Wouldn't Die, an Superman cartoon of Arctic Giant, and The Beast of Yucca Flats. Both of the movies on here are in black and white, and I think the cartoon is too. And then there's Monsters vs. Aliens, one of the better of the DreamWorks animated movies, up to snuff with the Shrek movies. Monumental. Yeah. 2 copies of The Monuments Men. It's been a while since I watched these. The discs are slightly different, so that's why I showed them both. Don't really have a whole lot to say about it for that reason. And then there's Mormon Temples of America. And disc 2. There's the Mountain of the Lord. Mud. Mulan 2 with a slot for the original and the remake. Mummy. Mummy 2 Returns. Mummy 3 Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. And the Tom Cruise version. Muppets. Amy Adams. Muppet Treasure Island. Muppet Wizard of Oz. Muppet Christmas Carol. The slot saved for Muppet Haunted Mansion. Murder on the Orient Express. Kind of hard to see there. Murph the Protector. The true story of Navy SEAL Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy. Murph the Protector. Mr. Megorium's A Wonder Emporium. Mrs. Doubtfire. The first time I remember seeing this was only in segments growing up. My sister really liked this movie, and I've grown to like it too. I don't remember a whole lot about it, other than another cross-dressing Robin Williams. Big Fat Greek Wedding from a recent haul. My Bloody Valentine from one of my haul videos. I watched this one since getting it. It's pretty good. Very bloody. Lots of female anatomy on display. My Man Godfrey. Haven't seen it. It's an older movie. My Sister's Keeper. My Super Ex-Girlfriend. This one's fun. With My Super Ex-Girlfriend, it's Irma Thurman and I think Luke Wilson. They're a couple. They break up, and she's a superpowered freak. Basically, he goes after him and is like, "Why'd you leave me?" type stuff. Nanny McPhee. Classic. Nanny McPhee Returns, not quite as classic, but still pretty good. Excuse me. Napoleon Dynamite. The non-Disney Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe. This one I think is really long. A long version from the 80s. And we have a 2-feature disc with Prince Caspian and Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Silverchair. The Disney ones never made it that far. Beyond Narnia. Disney's Lion and Witch in the Wardrobe. Prince Caspian. Voyage of the Dawn Treader is as far as Disney got. I'm still holding out hope for a third one in this franchise. National Treasure. And the second one, Book of Secrets. There we go. Like in the Scriptures, Nephi and Laban. Haven't watched that one in a long time. Nerve. This one's a pretty good movie. I want to get the DVD for it. I don't know if there is a 4K. If there is, I don't think it's good enough for me to get the 4K. But it's good. It's a good movie still. Nothing bad to say about it. The Net and Premonition, a couple of Sandra Bullock movies that came in a 3-pack. The other one is coming up here. Just to keep 3 of them together. We have 28 days. This one should be under the numbers category. because it was 28. But I keep those three together. And we have Never Back Down, boxing or MMA type movie, I guess. Saw part of it. Never Been Kissed. Started that one. Said I want to watch something else, as was the case with The Conjuring. Never Ending Story Part 1 by itself. Never Ending Story 1 and 2. Haven't found the third one yet. New Testament DVD presentations. And another version. Happens to have 2 identical discs. And then there's an animated movie, Lazarus Lives. Next, Nicolas Cage. Night in Rodathy. No idea how that's pronounced. But it's a thing. I have it. As soon as I watch it, I'll know how to pronounce it. Night at the Museum. Disc 2. You dum-dum, give me gum-gum. Battle of the Smithsonian. Secret of the Tomb. Evil monkey, but funny. Well, maybe not evil, but just antagonistic. Nightmare Before Christmas. A movie that works twice a year. Disc 2. Nightmare on Elm Street. Backtracking. Third disc. Don't know if it's any use, but it's there. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge. Dream Warriors, which has the return of Nancy from the first one. That's Heather Langenkamp's character, isn't it? Nancy. I think. There's 4. The Dream Master. 5. The Dream Child. Main character's pregnant and her baby is beginning to dream, and so there's Freddy's in. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, but it wasn't. The only dud in the franchise. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It just doesn't fit with the other ones. It's a good movie if you take it on its own terms, but yeah.